Happy
Great,
to.
great, great. All right. It's recording. This is great. Thank you.
One thing I was going to just say, Laura, is
Yes.
I think that I used my DMRI booking link for this. Um,
Oh,
I let me answer the questions as the CEO of Emervita, which is where I'm generally doing more hiring from.
perfect.
The hiring that I
Sure.
do with DMRI is a lot of, I would say, more contract offshore
Okay.
gig working.
Interesting.
Whereas the Emervita, I'm actually hiring from people that are just coming out of school and starting to work.
That's wonderful. I smiled because just yesterday I was a keynote speaker to a group of wonderful, young, bright women. It's
Yeah,
a leadership group at Concordia University here in Montreal.
yeah.
And I graduated from there 30 years ago. I
Come
can't believe it.
come
Oh
on
my
now.
God, I can't believe it. Anyway, so they invited me to be a keynote speaker, and they just are so bright, and they're worried, and they want all this input,
Yeah,
on how to present well on paper. But what if I don't have the experience?
yeah.
Will they look at the projects at least? And there was so, but what if, but what if? So this is so perfect. That
Excellent.
we're meeting here today. So then, before we dive in, why don't you please explain to us your role and
Sure.
the mission of your corporation? What do you guys render as a product or service? Let's start with that.
Sure.
Yay.
So Amorvita Inc. is the company, and we provide an online community
Okay.
and our mission is to empower women entrepreneurs to
Wow.
be more successful. Yeah. So the
Ah,
platform provides a space where we host content from what we call our faculty, which are content creators,
okay.
providing master classes and online courses. Some of which is provided for free to our members, which would be women entrepreneurs around the world,
All right.
and then some of it is paid content. And then in addition to that, we host online events. So entrepreneurs and our faculty get an opportunity to network. They get an opportunity to listen to speakers talk at roundtables, etc.
That's beautiful.
Hmm.
So okay, I heard a lot of free so far. So how does your organization make some sort of well-deserved profit?
Profit? Okay. I'm involved in a couple of different business ventures. This
Okay.
particular business venture is run as a social enterprise.
Okay.
And so 90% of our profits go back into the community, either our community, or 10% of that is earmarked to fund projects like micro enterprise,
Mm-hmm.
micro lending, and micro
Wow.
enterprise in underdeveloped countries.
That is so beautiful. Okay.
Mhm.
Can anybody get involved? Before I
Yeah,
dive into my questions, like how
yeah,
can I get involved? How can those listening to us, how can we get involved? Like for
yeah,
myself, I'd love to, um, like yesterday was really rewarding for me. I was so nervous and I worked on my PowerPoint presentation for 2 weeks. And all they wanted to know is my story,
yeah,
from
yeah,
finance to venture capital and now owning my own recruitment company for the last 18 years.
yeah,
And I talked to them about all my failures and how I got laid off while I'm on mat leave. Back in my day, we still had a boys club, so
sure, sure,
I hate to use the word victim, but I was a little bit of the victim of
yeah,
that. I hate that
yeah,
word. I don't mean it that way, but I did feel the ripple effect of that. So I just love to help in any way
yeah.
I can, help people write resumes, help people present themselves in interviews. This is why this is a devotion from my heart, and that's why I
Mm.
wrote this book that's in editing. And I
Yes,
said, let me create a YouTube channel where leaders like yourself can give, because if they don't want to hear it from me, the job seekers, they can hear it from the horse's mouth themselves,
sure,
those that
yeah,
are real,
absolutely, yeah, absolutely,
So all this to say is that I'd love to be involved
yeah.
somehow. And
Yeah, so people
yeah,
can get
go.
involved with us as a faculty member. So if you're someone who
Okay.
thinks you'd love to you'd like to create master classes or online courses and make
I
them
would love
available for entrepreneurs, then
Oh, well, for
we
entrepreneurs.
provide all the support needed
Wow.
to get that up and online. And then we're always looking for expert speakers for our panels and so forth, where we can bring valuable content to our online events. So
Okay.
that's another way. If someone's like, "Oh, I'm not really a
Wonderful.
content provider, but I'm an expert in what I'm doing,
Okay.
and I don't really want to
Sure.
build courses," then yeah, we'd love to host
Great.
those kind of.
Oh, that's great. We'll talk off
For
camera.
sure,
I can
for
definitely
sure.
help in giving insights on how to hire well and what to look for,
Yeah,
questions to ask, body language, all that good stuff.
yeah,
So,
absolutely.
all right. So let's dive right in. I don't want to take up too much of your time.
Yeah,
Already
no,
I've
it's all
taken
good.
up a lot. Oh my
It's all
goodness,
good.
sorry
I'm
about that.
happy to do it.
So you're in the position to hire a lot of people over the years.
Yep.
Where do you find yourself when you receive a resume for a position you need to fulfill? Where do you find yourself looking first, like going to first?
So it's
What are
great.
you
So
going to straight
yeah.
first?
So in Amorvita, because we're a social enterprise, we do run our business through the hiring of students that are either still in school and they're
Mhm.
doing it on a part-time basis, or they're just coming out of
Beautiful.
school looking for experience, right?
Beautiful.
So the first place I look is actually the cover letter. So I
Mm,
always I'm a
really?
little old school this way. I ask for a cover letter with the resume.
Okay, you asked for it. That's good.
Yes, I do.
Okay, because there was a discussion about that yesterday. Do we
Yes,
put one or not?
yeah.
But yes, if you ask,
I ask for it.
yeah.
I ask for
Okay,
it. So
great.
so
Love it.
there's two things I'm looking for with that cover letter. The first is that it's there. Can you follow simple instructions? Can you actually put a cover letter when I ask for a cover letter?
Of course, of course.
And then the second thing I
100%.
look for is, did you have ChatGPT write this cover letter?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. I don't actually care if you had ChatGPT write the cover letter. In fact, that's great if you're using Chat. But if you had ChatGPT write the cover letter and you didn't actually take time to edit it,
Uh,
and you left in all the M dashes, and this thing sounds like it's only a ChatGPT voice,
Yeah.
then you've lost some points with me.
Oh yes, for sure, for
That's
sure.
so that's the first place I
Yeah.
look. Yeah,
And there's no excuse. Because the ChatGPT is a phenomenal tool to
absolutely.
help us when we're in a hurry. We're multitasking, and it's like, okay, Chat, just give me a quick outline,
Yeah.
and you'll be like, oh yeah, and then you just fill in the blanks, or you not embellish it in a bad way, but you clean it up, right?
Yes.
But
Yes.
it shouldn't be a copy and paste affair. That's for
No,
sure not.
I
Yeah,
think if you
yeah,
took it,
yeah.
here's how I would love to see a job seeker use ChatGPT.
Yes. Tell us.
You take the job description, the posting,
Yes.
take your resume,
Yes.
you feed them both into chat.
Yes.
Could you create a cover letter for me that highlights my experience and how it fits with this job? And
Exactly.
then you get whatever the output is, and then you edit the heck out of it so that
Exactly.
it sounds like the same person I'm going to meet when I actually schedule you for an interview.
100%. And I'm going to take it a step further, if I may.
Sure.
I would then also ask Chat, what am I missing? So this is
Great.
my resume. This is what
Yeah.
they're asking for. Where
Yeah.
am I failing here? And you
Yes.
might say, well, yeah, they do need XYZ and you don't have it. And
Yes.
they'll be like, yeah, you're right. And you could address that in the cover letter. You could
Awesome.
say, I don't have XYZ. However, I
Yes.
enrolled in this class.
Yep.
But to know it, to be
Yes.
self-aware
Yeah.
to the reader, to you, saying, look, I'm
Absolutely.
giving this a try. I know I like this.
Yep.
I know it.
Yep.
I read your description, but I know
Laura, that's a
you
really
know,
great point, because I was interviewing for
yeah.
a new executive assistant a couple of months ago.
Okay,
And the
that's fun.
person who got the job,
Yeah.
not just because she said this, but one of the things that went in her favor was,
Mm.
on my job description, I pointed out that I use Trello
Okay.
as my master board across all of my companies, so that I can see all of my things in one place from all four businesses I'm involved with.
God bless you. Do you sleep?
I do sleep.
God
I,
bless you. This
I
is
coach
great.
people on
Okay.
how to sleep more. But
Amazing.
she said in the interview, she's like, I didn't know how to use Trello. I don't know how to use Trello.
So she
She
read the
goes,
job
but
description.
I just signed up for the free account today and I'm gonna go learn it.
Marvelous. That's it. That's
right?
all I
That's
ask.
it. That's all I needed to know.
Exactly.
You're ready to go learn. You're eager to
And
learn. You've actually
exactly.
you've read what I asked about. Like, and again, that's someone who's
Yeah.
just told me that they've actually read the job description. They're not blindly. Oh, one other pet
And
peeve
she's
of mine.
genuine about your
Yes.
position, by the way. Yes.
One
Mm.
other pet peeve of mine with the job, the letter. I forgot this, but it's one of
Oh, do
the
tell, do tell.
the cover letter is addressed to a company other than mine.
Oh my gosh, how many times I get that? I know.
That's like that's almost a total instant fail. Almost.
I
Your
know.
resume's got to be the best resume on my pile if you sent me a cover letter addressed to the wrong company.
Unbelievable.
Because you just told me that you don't have attention to detail.
No, exactly. And you're not really genuine.
Yeah.
You're not excited that I'd like you to be,
Yeah.
say, oh my God, I'm so excited. I really need Mr. Reid to read me and double check, triple check, is it
Yeah.
addressed to Mr. Reid, this
Yeah.
company? I know, I get it. I get it. Yeah.
That's
Let's
my
move
point.
on. Oh, I could talk to you all day. Where are you sitting? Where are you sitting, by the way? I'm gonna hop on a train to come meet you. Where are you sitting?
I'm in Toronto.
You are in Toronto.
I'm
I
in
used to live
Toronto.
in Toronto. I lived in
Yeah.
Toronto for a year and a half.
And
Yeah.
where are you now? You're in
So
Montreal now?
I'm in Montreal now.
I'll
Yeah.
come visit Montreal. We'll go for
Yeah. Oh,
that.
anytime, please.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, it'd be fun to meet. I want to hear about all your businesses and
All
where you
right.
get your energy. I need some inspiration juice from you. All right. So let's just hop in then to the interviews. I would
Sure.
love to hear a story, good or bad, of an interview, of an interviewee that, either it went really bad or it went like you gave a great example of your executive assistant. That's a good one.
Yeah.
But do you have any fun
Really good, really
stories to
bad.
share?
Let me think now. Hmm.
Anybody come dressed up non-appropriately?
Let me tell you, I'm going to give you sort of a genuine, nah, no one's really like blown it.
Okay, that's
The
good.
things that people do, some minor things that I sometimes have to sort of correct people on, not
Oh,
understanding corporate culture. Like, so
okay.
I do interview people from like Southeast Asia quite
Mm,
often. And,
mm,
Emirates culture is very North American, relaxed, casual.
okay.
And the Asian business culture is much more formal.
Yes.
And so, sometimes people are Sir, Mr. Reid, and I will say, I'll give them the casual alternative.
Yeah.
So it's if I say that and then they don't stop.
It bugs you.
Yeah, because I just told you, don't like it's
Don't call me
again,
Mr.
it's pay
Reid.
attention,
Yeah.
like be adjusting. And these are things that
Mm,
they just point out little things about what I might, and I'm not saying it's absolute, but it's what I might expect to have to deal with if I were to hire you,
right. Right.
is that we're in this conversation and I
Yeah.
gave you a correction, but you didn't correct.
You've been correct. Yeah.
So then what are you telling me?
Yeah.
Right?
I know. And
And
but
the and the
well,
and
sorry, go
sorry, go
ahead.
ahead. You go ahead.
No, I was gonna say some in that situation where you tell them, okay, just call me Damien,
Yeah,
For some people, they might be so intimidated to meet you
yes.
that they'll have a hard time
Yeah.
really make it so casual. And I think that in that case, I always tell candidates, address the elephant in the room. So if you're feeling uncomfortable at that moment, is you could say, my goodness, Mr. Reid, are you sure you want me to call the
Yes, I've
meeting?
had people
Because
do that. I've had people do that.
then
And
they
bonus
win
points,
brownie points
yeah,
to me, I
bonus
think,
points for
right?
that. Bonus
Yeah.
points, right?
Because poor people, they find it uncomfortable. It's really
Yeah,
against their grain.
100%.
So yeah,
100%.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
absolutely.
interesting. Yeah,
Bonus points for that. So I
yeah.
think this may sound just too simple, but I will just say that the candidates that have come to interviews
Mm-hmm.
and have done the research, they've told me they went to the website. I read your LinkedIn profile.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I saw what you're working on as an
right.
organization. I went to the company LinkedIn page,
Of course.
and then they've matched that to their experience or what they are bringing to the table. They've taken the time to think of relevant questions as it relates to the job description. It just tells me that you're interested, that you took the time, that I'm not just, I could be the 10th company you're interviewing with, but you took the time to actually get clear about this company, this
Yeah.
opportunity, this
Yeah.
conversation, and you brought some forethought to it. And those are the candidates that stand out for me.
Of course, 100%. It's like, I always tell them it's like dating, the person's going to want to know you're interested in them genuinely and not for maybe because you heard they have cash. I
Right.
use silly examples, but right, it's so silly, I know, but yeah, because these companies are your babies after all.
Yeah.
An entrepreneur, a business owner creates this from an idea, from a passion, and from a big leap of faith,
Yeah.
and you want to feel like do you really want to be part of my company and help me develop this mission?
Yeah.
I'll pay
Absolutely.
you fairly for it. We are definitely smile here. We have free lunches, uh, but I want to know if you're interested in me as much as I'd like to take interest in you. It's
Yeah.
it's very normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Wow. So my gosh, like how do you juggle four companies? You talk one
I
day.
I walk the talk is all I could say. I walk the talk.
Right.
Some days I don't juggle very well.
It's normal.
Some days I don't. It
Well,
if
because things come up, right?
it
So
depends if
it's hard.
if multiple businesses are in high attention stages, it gets difficult,
Yes, of course. Of course.
right? It does. And that's where the prioritization comes in. That's where having the right teams in place comes in. That's where automation comes in. That's where delegation comes in.
Oh,
So
yeah.
all of those things that support what I'm up to. And
Yes.
yeah, I won't.
No, did you
I'm
find it
laughing
hard?
because I'm actually in conversations with a potential business partner in the US
Oh,
to
nice.
get involved with another four. So it would
Oh my goodness. Jeez. But you must be very good at delegating because that's a problem that a lot of entrepreneurs have is
I'm not afraid
delegating.
to. I'm not
Not
afraid to give it
afraid to.
away.
That's
I know
good.
what my
Yes.
strengths are. I know where I need to focus,
Yeah, exactly.
and I'm not afraid to give things
Yeah.
away. And I think sometimes that's where entrepreneurs get stuck is
Yeah, get stuck. Or sometimes I say to myself, my God, I'd love to delegate, but just finding the time to delegate
yep,
that we become so anxious. I'll speak for myself. I'll become so anxious and I'm like, I'll just do it myself. And
yeah,
here I am at 3 in the morning still at this
yeah.
desk, and I'm
Well,
like, why did you do
that's that
that?
chicken and egg, Laura. It's
It
it's
is.
it's usually the two things that I see entrepreneurs struggling with in
Yeah.
this sort of chicken and egg conversation
Yes.
is time, which is what you
Yes.
just pointed to.
Yes.
And then the other one is money.
Yes.
I spend my small amount of profit
Yeah.
on hiring someone.
Yeah.
And my answer to that is also sometimes not very popular, but it's if I could give you back 2 hours,
Yeah.
right? So if I could give you
Yeah.
back, 3 hours of working on your presentation, would you take those 3 hours and put it into the development of your business? Go make more
100%.
money. And if you were going to do that, isn't that better? Isn't it better if I was able to have you working in business development as opposed to administrative tasks?
Administrative tasks, a hundred
But
percent.
but
Yeah.
what I think most entrepreneurs won't say is that if I give you back that time, you won't go work on business development. You're going to go work on some other administrative task that's not going to make a difference in your business. And
Oh, yeah.
you're going to do that, which is
Yeah.
why you don't want to spend the money.
Yeah. Well, because for many entrepreneurs, they're so passionate about their product and service, but business development is tough
Yes. Yes.
and it's risky. You
Yes.
have to reach out and touch somebody to say,
Yeah.
"Hi, I'm here."
Yeah.
And some will say, "I really don't give a rat's ass you're here." And some will say, "Okay, tell me more."
Yeah.
It's tough.
Yeah. Nobody,
Nobody.
I always say no one started a business that they're passionate about to sell themselves.
Never. No, it's the worst. I
Right?
know. I
Yeah.
know firsthand.
Yeah.
I know. I know. It's really hard. Anyway. Oh my goodness. I really I appreciate your time. Again, I feel like we could talk to you all day. I will make sure that you are definitely on our YouTube page, that you will be
Perfect.
highlighted, your LinkedIn, all that good stuff.
Awesome.
And I will set up a post in the weeks to come and highlight you and tag you and encourage people to follow and to volunteer or, and any way that we can.
Yeah, love it.
And you could take volunteers across the country, I'm assuming, right?
Around the all our
All
teams
around the world.
around the world.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
100% remote.
I really would love. Anyway, we'll talk off camera.
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
say bye to you now.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
you're
Thank you for
welcome.
doing this, Damien. Thank you, Mr. Reid. Thank you. Thank you. Be
You're
well.
welcome.
Thank you.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome. Bye.